I grew up a South Carolina fan. I grew up in a house of South Carolina fans. My granddad, my brother, my dad's brothers, my dad, my uncles, they all attended the University of South Carolina. So when it came time to make a decision on where I was going to attend college, the scholarship that I was going to accept and where I was going to play college football, it was pretty easy for me. I knew I was going to be a Gamecock. So in 1980, I accepted a scholarship to attend the University of South Carolina. That's when the Trooper came along, and that's when the idea for the character came along. So I had the Smokey the Bear hat, the belt, the ticket book, and the little plastic badges that I would hand out as I was going to the ring. He said, "Bill Eadie and I want to talk to you." And he said, "We've got an idea." He said, "We want to see if you'd be interested in doing it." So I walked over there, and they had this costume box, and they pulled a set of red, white, and blue tights out of it. They pulled a red, white, and blue mask out, a red, white, and blue cape, and a smokestack hat, an Uncle Sam smokestack hat. And he said, "There's a guy in Georgia that just works some, outlaw shots and independent shows, and he's doing a character called the Patriot." And he said, "We think it's something that we can really make a big character. We can really, do something with it." They saw the tapes of the shows from Global, and I had gotten bigger. I had gotten, I looked better. I worked better. I had just matured in the business, man. I was no different than anybody else. But the more I worked, the better I got, and the more experience I had, the more ring time I had, the better I got. They liked the character. They saw that I had improved and got, become a better worker, and so they invited me to come back over. Those guys had called me and approached me about coming to work for them, and I was ready to get out of Japan. I was ready to get back to the States and spend more time in the States. And we set up an appointment, and I went to Atlanta and sat down with Eric and walked out with a contract, a 3-year deal. And he immediately threw me right there in the angle with Brett. So it was a good move for me, and I'll tell you what, it was a good angle. It was it was something that we worked for several months, worked across Canada with it. It was a good angle and a good little run we had there with that deal. I know in this business that it's a lot of the times we think that we're the ones that are special and we're the ones that are the important ones, but without them, there's not us. There's no Patriot without somebody to buy a ticket to go watch him, without the people that will take their hard-earned money and purchase a ticket and allow us the opportunity to entertain them, to come in their homes on TV. A debt of gratitude, a sincere thank you. Thank you for support. Thank you for remembering. Just thank you for letting me be a part of your life.